Donald Trump continued his constitutional crisis this week by attacking the U.S. Supreme Court, which, as we all know, includes 1/3 of the judges on there that Trump appointed. It has a conservative 6-3 majority, yet somehow Donald Trump says that this court has been manipulated by the liberals. Yes, even though Republicans have a 2-1 majority on that court, the liberals are still somehow pulling the strings, and Donald Trump says none of that matters because he's not going to listen to the court anyway. So let me read you what this lunatic put on Truth Social this week. I'm doing what I was elected to do, remove criminals from our country, but the courts don't seem to want me to do that. My team is fantastic, doing an incredible job. However, they are being stymied at every turn by even the U.S. Supreme Court, which I have such great respect for, but which seemingly doesn't want me to send violent criminals and terrorists back to Venezuela or any other country, for that matter. People that came here illegally. The Supreme Court is being intimidated by the radical left who are playing the ref. He then went on to praise Samuel Alito, who he said is, quote, correctly wants to dissolve the pause on deportations. He is right on this. If we don't get these criminals out of our country, we are not going to have a country any longer. We cannot give everyone a trial because to do so would take, without exaggeration, 200 years. We would need hundreds of thousands of trials for the hundreds of thousands of illegals we are sending out of the country. Such a thing is not possible to do. What a ridiculous situation we're in. Aww. It's ridiculous. We have to provide people with due process, and we're just not going to do it. Here's the thing. Stock market is in the toilet. Inflation is rising. Prices are going up. People are losing their jobs left and right. I think you'd be hard-pressed at this point in American history to find anybody. I'm sure you could probably find a couple, to be honest, but go out there and ask people, is immigration the number one issue right now in your life? In your life? Are the problems that you are facing in your personal life due to the fact that there are people here from another country, maybe that came across illegally? You're going to be very hard-pressed to find anybody that says, yes, actually, that is the biggest issue. I mean, I don't have a 401k anymore. Republicans are taking away my Medicaid coverage. My Social Security check hasn't shown up in 2 months. But yes, immigrants are my number one issue. Anybody who tells you that, you could probably go through their closet and you're going to find a white hood in there, I'd imagine. This is not what you were even elected to do. The polls showed the number one issue in the 2024 election was the economy. We are not being overrun by immigrants. We are not going to lose our country, as Trump says. This is just his way to undermine the Supreme Court by convincing his know-nothing followers that, oh no, it's being manipulated by the liberals, so we don't have to listen to them. And then his supporters say, okay, yes, ignore the courts, ignore the Constitution, ignore checks and balances, because the liberals are somehow manipulating it. This is not the biggest issue in the country. It sure as hell is not the biggest issue facing any of your lives unless you happen to be an immigrant into this country, legally or not. Yes, I can see how that obviously would be your biggest issue because you're afraid Trump is going to send you away. But if you're a natural-born citizen, immigration is not and should not be your biggest concern today. Your biggest concern needs to be the fact that we have a lunatic in the White House that can send out a post on Truth Social and tank the entire stock market. Dissolving your 401k. A Republican Party in the House that is taking away your health care coverage. Those are actual, real, personal issues affecting you. Don't be distracted by Donald Trump saying there's a migrant around every corner waiting to kill you, because it's not true. But this is what he focuses on to keep you distracted from the other disasters he is creating. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.